Good evening, sirs and madams. Today we have discussed some of important terms, and last class also we have discussed many terms which are related to power plant economics. So we know that electrical power is generated at generating station which are located far away from load centers. These generating stations are located nearer to the where energy sources are available, either hydro or coal or nuclear or wind or solar. Where energy sources are available, their plants are located. Then transmission and distribution lines transfers the electrical power from generating station to the load centers. Load centers are generally located in the district of places from where the power should be distributed. These are known as load centers. Here the generated power is supplied to the consumers. It is done by the company, electric supply company. So every industry is designed to get the profit. Whatever amount invested for that, some marginally benefits they want collect from consumers. So we have to fix the unit per charge. It is known as power plant economics. Then what amount you are fixing the charge? One side you have to encourage the consumers to use more electricity. Consumers always wanted low price of electricity. If higher price is there, then user reduces. That also unwanted. Hence, we have to encourage the consumers. The generated energy should be lower cost. Economical plays very important role in all the applications. Hence, what is the amount we are investing? It is for land cost. It is for purchase of turbines, purchase of generators, purchase of transformers, then all protective equipments, then taking the loan on interest factors, and after 10 years we have to replace new equipments, and salaries of the engineers. All things are to be planned now only. All these factors are to be considered to fix the charge, because the generated power is not equal to demand. If it is equal, there is no power failures or power failures occurs. Hence, these all factors are to be considered to fix the charge. It is known as totally power plant economics. These factors definitions are important for fixing the charge. You understand very clearly. Already we have seen the many factors. Another one more factor, diversity factor. The diversity factor, it is defined as the ratio of sum of individual maximum demands to the maximum demands on the power station. It is the ratio. Hence, always the sum of individual maximum demands is greater. Hence, naturally diversity factor is also greater than 1. It is inversely proportional to the cost of generated power. Hence, as per the good design, as per the cost consideration, the diversity factor should be high. Remember that the diversity factor should be high. To understand these concepts, you have to make simple problems. See there, problem number 1. The maximum demand on a power station is 150 kilowatt. Calculate the total energy generated in a year if the annual load factor is 45%. First you remember what you mean by load factor. So already we have studied load factor. It is the ratio of units generated in a year, maximum demand into time for 1 year, because load factor is taken for 1 year. So for 1 year there are 12 months, there are 30 days, there are 24 hours in one day. Hence 12 into 30 into 24, number of hours in 1 year, that should be equal to 8760. Remember, very simple. Now you can see there directly given maximum demand is 150 kilowatt. Load factor value is given, that is less than 1 or 45%. 45% means 45 divided by 100, or directly you can write 0.45. Load factor 0.45 equals to unit generated in 1 year divided by maximum demand into T. Hence units generated should be equal to units generated in a year equal to 5913 into 10 to the power of 3 kilowatt hour. Remember. Another problem, a load is connected to generating station is 50 megawatt. The maximum demand is 20 megawatt. The units generated per annum are 60 into 10 to the power of 6 per annum. Calculate demand factor. Number 2, load factor. Use the definition. Demand factor, it is the ratio of maximum demand divided by connected load. It is the ratio of maximum demand divided by connected load. It is given directly. Connected load is 50 megawatt. Maximum demand is 20 megawatt. So both units must be same here. 20 megawatt, 50 megawatt. 20 by 50. It should be equal to 0.5, 0.4. Similarly, load factor. Load factor equal to again units generated in 1 year divided by maximum demand into T. Again load factor is given for 1 year. Hence T becomes 1 year number of hours, that should be equal to 12 months, 30 days, 24 hours, 8760 hours. Now load factor equal to, substitute, unit generated is given, maximum demand is given, number of hours per year, that also we are knowing, 32.45 or 0.3245. Answer. Problem number 3. A table is given, a generating station, load operating and it times is given. It is for 24 hours. It is called daily load curve. Already we are knowing load curve means the loads operating pattern in a house or in the plant. It is called load duration curve. How the loads are operating. How the loads are operating on the plant or in house. So now you can see there 0 to 6 hours load operating is 20 megawatt in the power station. 6 to 10, 25 megawatt. 10 to 12, 30. 12 to 16, 25. 12 to 20, 35. 20 to 24, 25 megawatts. Now you don't worry, problem may come in the examination or may not come. You understand the concept very thoroughly. That is my intention. So if anybody asks, take the data, plot the graph, how the load curve will come. That is the question. Then you take x-axis as some scale of hours. Scale of hours. It should be 24 hours for daily load curve. Then you take the some scale on y-axis. it should be on megawatt, 5 megawatt, 10 megawatt, you take them, then you plot the scale, you plot the graph, 0 to 6, the load is 20, plot there, 20 plot up to 6, 0 to 6, 2 points, mark a straight line. Then from 6, the load is increased to 25, vertically 90 degree, from 6 you reach 25, and 25 it remains constant up to 10, 10 you draw again horizontal, from 10 it increases again, 10 it increases to 30, you draw the vertical up to that point, it becomes 30, again 30 remains constant from 10 to 12, from 12 again it decreases to 25, draw the vertical line to meet 25. In that fashion you complete the curve. This curve is known as load duration curve, that is daily load duration curve. Now from the graph it is clearly observable what is the maximum demand. You see the all load conditions, maximum demand is 35, it operates from 16 to 20 hours, hence this is the way to understand 35 is maximum demand. Now similarly you can continuation, how much units are generated per day, you have to calculate this kilowatt hour per day or units generated per day, it should be equal to area under load curve, area under load curve. What is the graph you plotted, you calculate whole area, that itself is units per generated, that means each one load how much hour it operates, that you consider. 20 megawatt it operates for 6 hours, you make 20 into 6. Then second 25 megawatt operates for how many hours, 4 hours, 25 into 4. Next 30 megawatt it operates for 2 hours, hence 30 into 2. Again 25 megawatt operates for 4 hours, 35 megawatt operates for 4 hours, 20 megawatt operates for 4 hours. You multiply respective time and respective load condition, hence it becomes total load. It is in kilowatt hour. Getting the idea? Understand properly. Next, average load. Average load equal to unit generated per day, number of hours in day. Number of hours in a day is 24. Units generated already you calculated. Then you are going to get average load. Average load. Units generated it is in kilowatt hour. Number of hours it is hours. Hour will going to cancel. Average load is 25,000 kilowatt. Similarly, you can go for load factor. Load factor equal to average load divided by maximum demand. Average load already you are knowing. Maximum demand that also you are knowing. Then you are getting 71% or 0.71. Here one thing, average load should be same unit. Average load is kilowatt. Maximum demand, that is of 35 megawatt, you convert into kilowatt. 35 megawatt convert into kilowatt, that becomes 35,000 kilowatt. Hence same units are to be maintained. If it is rupees, division also rupees. If it is paise, division also paise. Then you are getting the ratio. It is the understand. Average load in kilowatt, maximum demand also in kilowatt. Maximum demand is given in megawatt, convert into kilowatt. 35 into 10 to the power of 3 megawatts. Getting the idea? Thank you to one and all. This is already, we know that. I discussed a very first earlier my explanation. We know that. So the growth of nation depends upon electrical energy. Electrical energy for developments of that nation keeps minimum one-third budget. One-third budget. This statement only makes how much importance of electricity for every nation. For every nation. But it is big question for developing countries. India is also in the line of developing countries. Developed countries which are having sufficient generation of electricity and 24 hours availability of supply to their consumers. If the demand is more than generation, if the electricity demand is more than generation, then we are enjoying power shutdowns. Power shutdowns to balance the distribution of electricity around the nation. If the shutdowns are not required, hence we have to increase the generation capacity. But generation capacity to increase, it is not a easy task, because after 2 years, after 5 years, again population increases vertically. Population increases at the completion of project. Hence, generation never equal to demand due to increase in population. That is the one idea. Second, cost per kilowatt hour, cost per unit charge depends upon many investment on the land, purchase of generators, purchase of transformers, purchase of switchgear equipments, then marginally benefit and future replacement of the materials or operation maintenance cost and salary of engineers, all should be accounted. Hence, we have to fix the cost per unit. This is not a easy task. It is not easy task. It is a complex. Hence, this concept becomes very, very important. Understand, these all terms are very much essential to understand properly. Load factor should be high on the every plant. Getting the idea? Diversity factor should be high. You understand the concept.